Okay, what's cracking? I got the world over heaven here. I've played with him for like 10 hours worth of PvP, and I feel like I got a good sense on how good he is. And I feel like I can give a good review on this stand, and if y'all should use him in PvP and how you should use him, you know what I mean? Now, I'm gonna say this, right? And maybe some people will disagree with me, right? Maybe they're a little bit biased or something, I don't know. Maybe they've played with, like, they haven't used the world as much as I have, right? But this is the best version of the world in the game. You know, there's a bunch of versions of the world in this game, just like Shadow Dio and Shadow the World Requiem or whatever, like Nocturnus. So many versions of the world in this game, but this right here, the world over heaven, probably the best version in the game. And he's probably one of the best stands in the game. Like, if you know what you're doing with this stand, if you use him for a little bit, you will pretty much win like every match you play. Because he's that good. He's that good. He's that well built. Like, he's like, I wouldn't say unbalanced, but he's not supposed to be in this game, if you know what I mean. Like all the other stands, most other stands in this game can't compete with the world. So let's talk about his moves for a little bit. So what makes the world really good is that he has a lot of moves. He has one of the biggest move sets in the game. So let me show y'all some of his moves and let's talk about it a little. So like most stands, he has a barrage. If you press E, you get this. It's pretty good, you know what I mean. Next, he has a heavy punch move. You know what I mean? It's just a really good like combo ender. You know what I mean? This is good damage. And I feel like it could really help when you're trying to hit someone from long range. You know what I mean? Like not like super long range, but like, okay, maybe a little bit closer, but you know what I mean? Next move he has is Thunder God's Descension. I'm gonna use this move right here, right? And we're gonna look really cool. Look at that, it's really cool, right? A bunch of lightning comes down and does good damage. The problem is, in PvP, I don't know about y'all, but anytime I use that move, it doesn't work. Like, when you do Thunder God Descension, there's no lightning comes out, it just affects and doesn't do any damage. So this move, I'm pretty sure this move is bugged. Like it hits a ceiling above me, but there is no ceiling. So I feel like that move is bugged. So you gotta fix that. That's like one of the only bad things about the world. But you really don't need the move, honestly. Like it really isn't that, you know, game breaking. Next move he has is his time stop. Now, when I say this is one of the best moves in the game, it really is one of the best moves in the game. Let me pop it and I'll show y'all. Super cool effect and all that. So he has the longest time stop out of any time stop unit in the game, right? That allows you to do like an easy 200 damage, bro, when you're fighting against someone. Like I'm talking about easy. You have to be actually like, you have to be playing with no thumbs to not get an easy 200 damage when you're using a time stop, bro. Just make sure you pop it against someone who doesn't have that good time stop resistance, or like when they're caught lacking so they don't jump in the middle of the time stop, because that would just ruin it. But like he has the longest time stop in the game. His cooldown ain't that long for how good of a time stop it is. Like it's almost finished already, bro. Only been here for like maybe 30 seconds. The next move he has, Severe Internal Injury, a really good, you know, combo extending move, because you're able to just like, you know what I mean, 1, 2, 3, hit the Severe Internal Injury and then hit another 1, 2, 3 combo. You know what I mean? I'm gonna talk about the world's combos in a second though. That's like a little thing I want to talk about with his combos. Next move he has, G, Ground Strike. Look at that. It's a really good combo ending move, or it's really good for knockback. So like if you're about to get hit, you pop G, they get knocked back. You don't have to worry about damage. It's really good. It has a really big range too. So yeah, another one of his great moves. Next, T, Accelerated Knives. Alright, I missed, but you throw 3 knives and then like it's a really good long range move. I mean, I'm not gonna say really good because I feel like a lot of the times like you miss it a lot compared to other you know, range moves, but it does good damage. So you know what I mean, just make sure you hit them. It's really good in URF, but we'll get to that. Alright, his final move, I think, J, Reality Overwrite. So you pop this right here, and now look at this man, bro. He's fighting a ghost, bro. So it's basically just a really long stun move. You hit your opponent with that, and he's gonna be stunned for a little, get an easy combo off on him. That move is like pretty inconsistent though, because most people are able to get out of that move, like, because it has a really long wind up. So most people aren't able to be able to get hit by that move, you know what I mean? Like, it's good when you catch someone with it, but you don't expect to catch anybody with it. Unless you're playing against some bum or something, you know what I mean? But it's really good when you hit somebody with it though. It allows you to get off some really good combos off with it. The World Over Heaven's kit has little to no weaknesses. You have so many moves, and these moves all have like little cooldowns. So you're always gonna be doing something to your opponent. Like it's not gonna be any points where you have to like run away because your moves are like on cooldown or anything like that. And his final move, just to put a cherry on top of everything, he has a heal. So yeah, this man is actually great. You see this man's health 475, just like add like 100 to that, because you're going to be getting like at least 2 heals per life. It has no weaknesses in its offense or its defense. You're able to just spam moves, and these moves got little cooldowns. Like, he doesn't really have like a really strong move, like a ultimate move, but he doesn't really need an ultimate move when he has 8 moves that are they just like harass the opponent, bro. Like, there's no stop to this man, I'm telling you. Now, I'm gonna say the one big weakness with the World Over Heaven, he doesn't really have an amazing combo. So like the main combo I use in middle matches are like 1, 2, 3, then hit H, 1, 2, 3, hit a knife, 1, 2, 3, end it with a barrage. And then you hit it like 1, 2, 3, and then you do this. See, that combo looks great on paper, right? But the problem is, hitting somebody with that combo, I feel like, is really inconsistent. Like, you can be spamming all your moves and all that. You can be like, the frame that the animation ends, you pop the move. But like, your opponent will jump out of it. Because this game AUT, the hit detection and all that, the ping and all that, bro, it just messes everything up with this combo, man. So you're not gonna go for no mega combos, 500 to 0 combos, none of that, bro. Good luck with the World Over Heaven. This ain't one of those stands. But it doesn't need to be. He has a bunch of mini combos you can just start popping on your opponent. You know what I mean? That like, it will just like lower their health little by little throughout the match. And next thing you know, you're at 500 health and he's at 0 because your defense and your offense are so good combined together. You hit like a 1, 2, 3 H, 1, 2, 3 barrage. That's all you have to do, bro. And that right there is like 200 health. That's it. That's it, bro. This man is literally goated, bro. A lot of the issues with the World Over Heaven is that a lot of his moves have a lot of end lag. Maybe not a lot of end lag, but just enough that someone who's spamming C can jump out of the combos. So be careful with that. But you have a lot of room for error with the World Over Heaven with this heal and his time skip. And the time skip gives you an automatic free combo. You don't have to worry about none of that. No lag, no nothing. You just get a free combo. Just make sure you pop at the right time though, because people will jump when they see you pop that time skip. In PvP, in the right hands, the world is beating 95% of all players. Like, for real. The only people who are going to beat you are people with better stands, which there's not many better stands in the World Over Heaven, or like people who have really cheesy combos that they've sweated on for 3 hours trying to master. And you're not going to win against those people anyway, unless you are those people. And I tell you, go outside, you know what I mean? This is Roblox. It's not that deep. I'm getting a little personal now, but I'm real pissed off when I fight those type of people. But it's whatever, because with the World Over Heaven, your defense is so good, you're going to be lasting like 20-minute matches. So I may lose, but it's going to take a lot of your time, so have fun with that, you sweat. But for real though, this man, the World Over Heaven, his defense is insane, bro. You're popping these like time skips, so you're delaying the match, and you're also popping your heals. So it's like, there's really like no easy way to kill the World Over Heaven. I feel like a way to counter the World Over Heaven is like usually just having like an insta kill combo, because if you give him a little bit of space, you'll heal back at that health, you pop some time skips, and next thing you know, it's over. And in URF, this stand is like one of the best in the game. Like, you have a time stop that has a super low cooldown now, and you also have these instant throwable knives. So you pop a time stop and you're throwing like 10, 15 knives in one time stop. That's like 400 damage right there. I mean, maybe not. I think I'm exaggerating a little, but you see what I mean right there. It's like unbeatable. And in URF, like, you need like moves like that, like time stop, to freeze your opponent, or else you're not gonna get many good hits on them. because he's also spamming moves. Even though URF is just like a casual game mode, I feel like it should be acknowledged when you're reviewing a stand, honestly. Alright, so I feel like I've said everything I need to say about The World Over Heaven. In my opinion, this is like a top 7 stand in the game. Maybe even top 5. You could convince me he's a top 5 stand in the game. But for now, I'm gonna say top 7 to be a little safe, you know what I mean? I say he's quite a bit better than like the second best The World in the game. He's like Nocturnus. I say that's like the second best The World in the game. I say he's quite a bit better than Nocturnus. Maybe not like that much better, but you know what I mean? I feel like The World Over Heaven probably beats Nocturnus in most matches. You know what I mean? I guess it really depends on the people who are using it though. I don't know, but he's better than most of the other worlds in the game by far. Like, I don't think The World Over Heaven is getting beat by Shadow of the World Requiem or Shadow Dio or anything like that. But Shadow Dio do be having some crazy combos, so hey, I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, The World Over Heaven, brain dead, but not as brain dead as like Reaper or like Goku, you know what I mean? But he's still really brain dead. If I'll give it a rating out of 100, probably a 94 out of 100, which is like insane. I'm telling you, people may be disagreeing with me on that. Maybe I'm overrating him, maybe I'm underrating him, I don't know, but I've played with him for a couple hours and I feel like I see his power. So yeah, what y'all think in the comments? Let me know what y'all think about The World Over Heaven and this video and all that. Like and subscribe. Yeah, that's it.